Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I have 5 cards, 1 kit, and I am using the brand new kit from the Not Too Shabby Shop. Jamie, the shop owner, has just started doing a monthly subscription kit, but you don't have to subscribe. You can just buy the kits individually, which is what I did this month. And I am so happy to support Jamie as she brings new product into her shop. I've been a customer of hers since I began card making, and Crazy Paper Chick introduced me to her shop. So I am just going to flip through this really quick. This kit is super cute. It's really got a theme of like self-care, relaxation, treat yourself. And I love the illustrator that she used. You might be familiar with her from Love from Lizzie Kits as well, is another place I've seen her stuff. I know that Scrapping for Less used the same illustrator, so that's really cool. Anyway, so it comes with 2 full paper packs, a package of ephemera, which, yay! And I really like the ephemera in this kit because there's a lot of variety. So there's treats, look at this little bundled up kitty, there's flowers, just lots of different things to choose from, and I like it a lot. I also like the size of these pieces. Very cool. So that is the ephemera that comes in the kit, and then it comes with 3 full stamp sets. Amazing. And I just loved these. I was so excited because of the furniture. That was one of my tipping points, actually. And yeah, I went ahead and had that sucker. It was delicious. Powered the video. Okay, I wanted to share this part of my process. So what I did is I sat down with the stamp sets and I just brainstormed some ideas. And then I made these very cryptic notes for myself, just enough to trigger what I had imagined already. And I did this because, well, there's 3 stamp sets, and because I know I'm going to do coloring. And once I start coloring, I don't want to lose my ideas. So what I'm going to do is bring in these 2 sheets, which are I'm going to use as my color key, along with my Spectrum Noir swatches. And this is how I match up alcohol markers. And I find this, for me, to be the most relaxing and organized way to pick my colors. So here's all of my colors. I know that they coordinate with the papers, and this way I can color anything any way I want, and I know it'll all match up at the end of the day, which is wonderful. So if you're just getting started with alcohol markers, I wanted to say I think a great place to start is with the Stampin' Up! Markers. It's cool because they sell them in 2 packs where you get a light and a dark. That way you don't have to think about it. You don't have to deal with complicated hex charts or like my Spectrum Noir chart where you're trying to figure it out. But they've already done that for you. You don't change out the nibs, you don't add refills, you just replace them. The only thing I think is probably a downside is that they discontinue colors so frequently. So if you find a color you really like, you might not get it later. I would think that would be the only downside. Otherwise, I really enjoy coloring with those markers. So I am just going to color everything up here, and then I need to fussy cut out all the pieces. Some of these would have done fine in a Brother Scan and Cut. Others, I think you would have to fill in some gaps. All right, I'm bringing this acetate and I'm freezing it here. You need a 10 mil. And these are like binder covers that you can get on Amazon. You can get a pack of 100 for about $17. And of course that would make 200 A2 size bases. So I just cut the paper in half and then score it like a regular card base. And this acetate is going to be my card base. I got this tip from Call Me Crafty Al. She makes a lot of clear acetate cards, and I just fell in love with them. So I really like building scenes with my ephemera. So here I'm going to do a little bit of clipping. I think she has a splitting headache. Anyways, and I am going to make this couch work for me and this kitty cat because I only colored one couch. So I just edited that, and now I'm going to adhere my paper down. You know, with clear cards, they're wonderful if you're using double-sided paper because you get to see both sides. So on paper, when you can't choose, clear acetate's fun. You do need to be cognizant of directional papers, but you'll see that later. So now I'm going to bring in this paper, and this is going to be my base or like my carpet for the room that I'm kind of building here. And I say room very loosely. So I had this scrap paper laying off to the side of my desk. I thought it matched everything beautifully. So I'm going to just bring this in, help give it more of a finished look. So I'm not sure if Jamie's going to sell these products individually, but that's something you could definitely look into, like if you just wanted one of the stamp sets and not three. I'm not really sure which products are going to be exclusive or not. You'd have to check out her shop and her channel to find out more about that. So I am going to bring in the sentiment, which says you deserve some me time, which I thought when I was putting this card together, I thought cats really know about me time. I feel like they're kind of like experts in it. So I thought it was funny to have the cat on the couch reading a me time book with that sentiment. So there is that card. So cute. So cute. All right, card number 2. I'm running out of tape. So back to my ATG. I go through tape so quickly. All right, this paper was beautiful. It was one of my favorites, so I just had to use it. And now I'm making another scene card. I'm just following my sheet over there, my little cheat sheet. Helps me remember what's going on. And I am building another scene. This time it's going to be with the tub and the flowers, which I'm going to use the ephemera flowers from the kit. And I'm going to show you guys how I anchored that top floating flower down. I say floating because I didn't want to glue it where the adhesive would show on the back. So I decided to make it adhere down with the other flowers. Okay, I'm stamping a sentiment here. It says pamper yourself, which is exactly what I need at this time of day. My brain's a little tired, so hopefully this voiceover won't be a complete disaster. Okay, so yeah, be strategic when you're gluing these pieces down on the acetate, but the orange and the purple flower are going to hold that bouquet in place. Plus, I'm going to use some foam tape, which will further anchor it down and secure it. And there you have it. Yay! And there's no glue showing on the back. All right, let's look at this list again. Okay, girl on the chair with the icons. All right, that's what I'm going for. So yeah, I just kind of envision these things, make cliff notes for myself, and then see how it works out. With this one, I'm going to go back and edit it, and what I'm going to do is use a bigger heart. So I brought in this heart, and I really just wanted to use it as an anchor for all of those pieces, so that when someone opens the card, they wouldn't see just a bunch of individual pieces floating around. This tip comes from Jan Asher. Thanks so much, Jan. She had commented on one of my videos about how she uses Post-it tape to make all of her ephemera stay in place as she's working on her card. And I thought that was brilliant. So I had this micro pour tape and I love it. And it did the job without me getting out the cling wrap. Press and seal. There it is. So yeah, I wish I would have used a bigger heart because I think it would have looked better on the inside, which I'll see in a minute. And I can easily fix it. I don't even have to take anything apart. I'm just going to go cut a bigger die cut, glue everything on it, and it's going to be fabulous. All right, so let's get this card together. Otherwise, I'm super pleased with it, and I think it's adorable. And this girl really knows how to treat herself, in my opinion. Just super, super cute. Coffee, chocolate, macaroons, eye mask, yes. Okay, I had punched out a little circle and then I brought in the same sentiment, pamper yourself again. And I think this is such a fun theme, and it's unlike anything I had in my stash, and I really like that. I like getting really unique pieces that I don't already have. I mean, how many cat, dog, hot air balloon dies and stamps do we really need, right? And butterflies, all the things that we have multiples of. I'm trying to whittle through mine, pick my favorites, let go of the rest, and see what kind of collection I have left. We'll see. We shall see. All right, I'm building another scene, big surprise. And this time I'm going to use the chandelier and the couch and the plants and the girl chilling out, listening to her favorite music on a beautiful rug. So I knocked back the white with a little bit of pink and ink blending here. I just didn't like that stark white against the patterned paper. The other thing I'm going to do here is add some stickles so that this chandelier is lit and glowing. Just a fun little detail. I'll try to bring it up and show you guys what it looks like, but it doesn't really shine on camera the way it does in person. All right, let's get all this stuff taped down, shall we? I just love this scene. I want to hang out there. Looks fun. And I love that character. She reminds me so much of my daughter. And I always like it when they include, different kinds of characters. It's wonderful. Words are hard at night, you guys, after a very long day. All right, again, just be careful of your glue. I kept it at the bottom part of this couch because I knew that part would be gluing to the paper and the top piece would be hanging off. Same thing for the girl, same thing for the plant. And what's really fun about these acetate cards is you can layer all kinds of ways. I just kept it pretty simple today with my design, but there's a lot of possibilities. After I get my chandelier in there, I thought the girl was just a little too close. So I decided to pull her up and move her down, which I really think balanced out the overall scene of this card. And that's it. Okay, last card, card number 5. You may have seen a video where I showed you guys how to do a 6x6 paper pad busting technique of using 2 sheets of paper to build your own card base. So that's what I'm doing here. I have one sheet of paper that is 6 by 4 1/4 and another that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I score at the 5 1/2 mark and fold it over, glue it to the other piece, and just like that, you have a card base. And it's super funky and fun. Now this one had the directional paper and it's upside down, but that's okay. We'll just improvise. I'm going to add this bit of white paper here, and then I will finish up the inside of the card in a minute. I actually didn't finish it all on screen because I decided to add some more stuff, but you'll get the idea. All right, I played around with some ephemera and I came up with this. Now the only thing is my cat and my candle were like the same color pink, which is brilliant because this kit is so well designed, but at the same time I need it to be purple or a different color. So yeah, I went with purple. So I had kept my markers out because you never know when you'll need them again. I don't put them away until I'm totally done. And because I know I'm going to play with this kit again, I'm probably going to write down these marker numbers before I put them away so I can get the same ones back out next time. So I'll make myself a cheat sheet, put it in with the kit, stash it away, hopefully revisit one day. And I'll know which color of markers to use. Okay, so I just followed the artist inspiration. I made it dark where she made it dark, light where she made it light, added in the white highlights. I brought in this stardust jelly pen to add in some glitter. And I basically replicated what she had already done, but I had just made it purple instead of pink. So you guys, you can play with your ephemera. It doesn't, if it's not the right color, like mine wasn't, fix it. All right, I am going to glue this stuff down. Originally, I was going to pop some of it or most of it up, but because I had to adjust my card base, I decided I better glue most of it down so people don't get squiggly when they're going to write their message. Nobody likes that. So I only popped up my candle. There we go. All right, so on the inside for this video, I just did the 2 pieces of ephemera down here, but then I went back and added some stamps to the top, added a sentiment, things like that, and fully decorated the top of the card. All right, so these are my 5 cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this process. I really did. This kit was lots of fun to play with. I love the colors, the theme, everything about it. That cat reminds me of Garfield. Anyways, you deserve some me time. Okay, you might have been wondering, where do I put my sentiment? I'm showing you here. You could put it on the inside underneath that pattern paper and keep it disguised, or you could put a piece of paper on the back like this. You can be creative and create a flap on the inside. There's options. There's definitely options for where you want to write and put a sentiment. They stand up beautifully. When you get that 10 mil, it's just very sturdy. It stands up so nice. I really like this girl. She looks like she's not having it, but she's got lots of treats. All right. And this one. I'd love to hear which one of these cards is your favorite. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Have you tried this hack yet with your 6x6 paper pads? It's a great way to bust your stash. Make a bunch of card bases. Plus it's fun because they're double-sided, or, you know, they have lots of patterns. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful day and come back and see me again. Bye.